Hello everybody and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. In the last episode we came here, wow this looks cool actually, to Grissom Academy where we found our old ally Jack and her biotic students. This episode we're going to be trying to help them escape safely off the station. So we're going to be fighting a lot of Cerberus in this particular area here. Have you got something like... Lift grenade actually is probably nice there. Yeah, that's what I wanted, just something that's going to have a bit of an area of effect. So, can I get a bit further up here? Yep, there we go. So unfortunately these guys are all behind cover. This is a very complex layout here, this area, with a lot of potential cover. If I can nip over here, I have to press left stick in, there we go, to get around there. There's a turret up there that I want to deal with one way or the other. Or not. I swear I was seeing a turret. Fascinating. Ah, there we go. There's a lot of shit up here. There's a turret. Right, I'll have that. Thank you. And get into there. And that's going to absolutely rinse that guy. Wonderful. Let's bring this turret down. Oh, that's... I said it last episode and I would say it again this time. That's the really nice thing about the particle rifle, is how it can just wreck a turret like that. Let's lift grenade these guys. Buy me a brief moment. Oh, well, I do a sweet front flip off a ledge, apparently. Didn't mean to do that, but my god, did it look fucking bitchin'. Right, I don't know why I said that, and kind of wish I hadn't. Let's take that turret out before it becomes more of a problem.
Everyone okay up there?
Commander, I've reached the Cerberus shuttles without being detected. They know what they're doing, though. You need to hurry. Oh,
this is the way I came in. That's definitely not the way to go, then. Where am I going? Over there. Cool. Wonderful. Finally got a bit of a moment to breathe. It was bizarre to introduce and go, like, launching straight into it. I'm kind of on the out for there's a couple of upgrades, but actually nothing right away. Another long loading door, though. That's cool. Oh, come the fuck on. There we go. Oh, good. Glad to see Cerberus are getting a bit pissed off.
That's an impressive barrier, Octavia. Our file says you've been working on shield technology.
It's a handheld multi-core solution based on cyclonic barrier technology, Jackal. And it's pronounced Octavia.
Why don't you come out and fire?
I don't know who you are, but stay back.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance. I'm here to help.
I didn't buy it from the last guy, and I've got no reason to buy it now.
The square root of 906.01 equals...
30.1.
Hello, Commander Shepard.
David, you know her?
Yes. She rescued me from Cerberus. Sent me here. She made it quiet.
You did a great job keeping yourself safe. The biotic students are up there. Stay close. They'll get you out of here.
Okay. Thanks.
He looks much healthier.
I remember you. The Normandy computer. Sorry.
No apology is necessary.
Has Grissom Academy been all right?
Yes. I've been counting.
Anything in particular?
The number of days you lengthened my life. The security office. I hacked the lock. Guns. Lots of guns. Goodbye.
So that's a bit of a flashback to Mass Effect 2, in which David Archer was... he basically is an autistic guy who was plugged into like the Geth to try and attempt to control them, and basically lost control of them, as you would kind of imagine. Weirdly, here is another M96 Mastic, so I'm not going to cross off the visualizer because you can only get any weapon once, so I don't know why they give you two of them. It's slightly strange. But the sniper rifle piercing mod is, of course, very handy, and I think there might be some money in here. But you only get this area if you did the Overlord DLC for Mass Effect 2, which is quite nice. Cheeky bit of bonus stuff there. Right, now we can actually proceed on, and I think it's, yep, this way that I want to go. Wonderful. So there's some stuff to make sure we grab along the way from this terminal here. Biotic amp schematics. Remember there was an Asari on the Citadel who was asking about this stuff. Pick that up while we're here.
For amp interfaces. Not as good as what we already have, but still worth a look.
Now this bit here, make sure you don't miss as well, a Cerise Council chest plate here, which is real helpful. And then on we go. Ah, this bloke here has an atlas. I'm going to do him in. Excellent. So, welcome to Atlas Mechs. You can absolutely use these, and any of them, technically, it's possible to kill the occupant and drive it successfully. So this brings us on to like the final fight of Grissom Academy, and it is incredibly easy to blast through it with this thing, quite frankly. Because you've got a couple of options there. As you see, ooh, they've thrown people into the air. Pull! Hey, nice. But yeah, you've got the main guns, which basically fire in blasts like that, which are pretty powerful. And then you can, with the left trigger, you can do that. Which fires a homing shot, actually, because you saw my aim was not good in there. Or if we get close enough to someone here, like this unfortunate combat engineer, and we can do this. Stomp the ground, you do like a melee attack. You basically have to be on top of them for that to be particularly effective. My health's at the bottom, that kind of yellow thing, and you'll notice throughout this entire fight, I will take very, very little health. Because you're basically indestructible when you're in an Atlas mech in certain scenes. But you can basically, as I say, do this at any point where there is an Atlas mech. It's possible, especially aiming for the occupant of the mech with headshots. You can get to this. You can get into any Atlas mech, but here it is a little OP. But it is handy also for taking out groups of people like that, and they like splatter into guts. That's nasty. But yeah, there's a bit of a cooldown on when you can fire the big guns as well. I think it's every like couple of seconds at least. Well, let's melee these guys. God, you have to be right on top of them to actually really work, I think. Oh, then the one there. Let's hit him. Ah! I appear to be trapped. It's weird that the whole game takes place in third person, but then the Atlases put you into first person, because it's just... First person feels real weird in this game. I suppose third person over a massive like mech suit wouldn't look great either. It's pretty good here if you basically want to find out where the enemies are. One of the best ways of doing that is to follow where the biotics are shooting at, because they'll give you a pretty good hint at where you're looking at. As you can see, we've taken basically no damage, and we kill basically anything in one shot, so it is a bit on the OP side. Technically, the students do have their kind of... Oh, we've taken a little bit of damage now. I think we can still command our guys to do squad stuff as well. Oh, there we go. If I can, yeah, we can still have them use their powers, but it has to be whichever one's mapped, because you can't actually bring up like the power wheel. There we go, let's kill those guys. And I think there's another one there. I'll do this for a bit longer, then I'll actually just go onto foot, I think, because this is... It's a bit boring, I'll be honest with you, because it loses any like tactics, so it's fun to do occasionally, but oh, that did take quite a lot of damage actually. I'm nearly down. I probably need to exit before this thing blows up, otherwise I'm going to have a bit of a shocker in there. Right, where are Cerberus guys at the moment? Are they up there? Or are they being shot at from up there? Let's follow Javik's particle rifle. There we go. I'm going to hop out of this before it's too late, I think. Right, let's have a bit of a regroup over here. Switch to the old sniper rifle, because they're up there. And Javik, can you pull one of them up for me, please? Apparently not. Lift grenade, maybe? Or have they still got too many shields for that? Well, that kind of stunned them a little bit. That'll do. Oh, yes, just arced that over the top. That is satisfying to do. Oh, where am I looking at? There we go. Can I actually get up there, or can I just shoot them from down here? Where are... there's more over there. Yeah, that's what's it called, is useful, the radar, but it does only come up when you bring up the power wheel, so if you're not in a situation where you can bring up the power wheel, let's lift grenade over there. And we'll switch up to the particle rifle a bit. I do just like to kind of mix and match it a little bit. I need to actually work my way back towards the door, because there is a final upgrade there, which I need to make sure I don't miss. Because on this sofa here, there you go, is a SMG magazine upgrade, which is very easy to miss. But I think we are pretty much done here. Obviously, the mech has not been destroyed. There is no reason why another Cerberus, like assault trooper, couldn't also get into that, and sometimes they do and can cause a bit of a problem for you there. But, wow, he had a bad time. Holy shit, we really ruined his day. Hey! Ah, there's another Atlas. Okay, I'm not even going to bother throwing our Atlas against it. Because I can just rinse its shields, hopefully, from a distance with the particle rifle. I've said it before and I'll say it again, the particle rifle is so good against big, slow-moving targets like the Atlas mechs. Well, not really mechs. Well, they are mechs, actually. I just wish that would clear. Come on. There we go. Oh, we're down to its armor already. Excellent. Right, I will incinerate it in that case. And then fire some armor-piercing shots into its brain. Ugh, there's a scope that lets you see through those smoky stuff, and it is a very useful upgrade to actually have, to be honest, because bits like this are just... I mean, you're just blind firing at this point, it just means you can't see health or shield, you kind of got to keep a vague track of it. I think we've taken it out, though. Wonderful!
Move your ass before backup arrives!
Let's get going!
Kaylee, how's it coming?
Hurry, Commander.
Shuttles are unlocked.
Pull the cruiser out of position.
Take the controls and
We
get
need
the
to leave
students
now.
aboard. Wait, where the hell's Rodriguez? She needs covering fire. She needs more than that. Joker, we flew out on a Cerberus shuttle. What's your fire?
Right, I've got you on sensors. Should just be a minute.
Thank you, Commander. We'd have never gotten off that station if you hadn't come.
Forget that. We kicked some ass. Next place we dock, you're all getting inked. My treat. What do you guys want? Ascension Project logo? Glowing fist? Maybe a unicorn for Rodriguez? Screw you, ma'am.
I can't believe we got them out alive. I was going to suggest that they stick to support roles. But perhaps they're ready after all.
They're definitely ready, but the Alliance needs them in a support role.
What? We trained for artillery strikes.
We don't need another artillery unit. We need stronger barriers for our frontline squads.
This is bullshit!
Hey, if that's where they need us, that's where we go. Besides, I'm sure we'll get some shots in.
Commander, we've got a visual on you now. Preparing to dock. Hey, Jack, now that you're military, you gonna wear a uniform, or are you just getting the officer's bars tattooed on?
Screw you, Flight Lieutenant.
What the hell was that?
Jack promised to watch your language in order to maintain the necessary professionalism we need from our teachers.
What, does she have a swear jar or something? Because I bet if we empty that thing, we can afford another cruiser.
Cover your ears, kids. Hey, Joker.
I quite like the ending to that mission, it's very funny. Jack's just a very likable character at this stage. About the decision at the end there of whether to put them in frontline roles or support roles, the frontline role gives you 75 war assets compared to 50 for holding them back, but there are other implications to that later on, so we'll talk about that as it becomes relevant.
Shepard, damned if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Good to see you too, sir.
Sir, I may have reinstated you, but that doesn't give you permission to go all formal on me.
Then I'm glad you managed to keep your ass alive, Anderson.
That's more like it. Looks like you didn't waste any time getting to work. I can only imagine what would have happened to those kids if they'd fallen into Cerberus' hands.
They're definitely eager to help.
These students are some of the best humanity has to offer, and we're throwing them into battle. God damn it, I hate this war. Hackett didn't mention in his report...
Kaylee Sanders is safe. She's with the recruits.
Thanks, Shepard. When I heard about the attack, well, I've already lost a lot of friends.
She asked me to tell you to stay alive.
Did she now? Well, thanks, Shepard. That might be the first good news I've heard this week. Anderson out.
So I think we'll finish off by just talking to some people around the ship. We'll start with Joker.
So Jack's an instructor? I guess anyone who messes with biotic kids gets turned into a small stain on the floor and ceiling. Ooh, and that was Cerberus attacking the academy. Man, that must have been like Christmas for her. Anyway, nice job on getting them out of there.
They were throwing out some impressive biotic power.
Good. We could use some heavy hitters in the biotics department. It'll be good for them, too. Biotics face a lot of discrimination. Maybe if they save the galaxy, people will get over their issues.
I didn't expect you to be sensitive about that.
Hey, I'm just tired of them stealing the spotlight from people with actual disabilities. I break ribs if I sneeze too hard. Being able to move crap with your mind is not a handicap.
I do quite like that line. We picked up some new armor pieces, so let's head up to the armory in my private cabin. So I think that's enough of the full Terminus armor set for now. We'll go back to a normal style armor set with the mnemonic visor. This new one is actually quite decent for us because it increases power, recharge speed, and power damage, which is quite nice. It looks dumb as hell, but it works. And the Cerise chest that increases power damage, also decent enough for us. I'm going to recolor the suit a little bit while we're here. Next, a couple more crew conversations, so let's head down first to Liara.
Hello again, Shepard.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
So is that drone your new secretary?
Glyph is a VI shell that indexes my search functions on the data feeds. I couldn't work without it. Although I'm lucky Edie let Glyph on board after it tried to rewrite her scheduled tasks.
I was merely attempting to standardize the ship's automated systems to our own, Dr. Tassoni.
Yes, that's precisely why you're confined to the cabin.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
And let's have a bit of a catch-up with Garrus as well.
One of the worst parts of this war is watching the kids react. If they're lucky, they grow up thinking the galaxy is basically a decent place. Some rough spots here and there, but for the most part, life makes sense. Now they find out it was all a lie. They wake up to see these things in the dark that just want to destroy everyone they ever cared about. If they survive, there'll be a lot of angry orphans out there looking for answers.
Cheery, but realistic summary of the state of things from Garrus there. Finally, let's head down to the engineering level.
So, Gabby, have you seen Edie's new body?
Oh, I knew this was coming.
I just mean, it's an amazing work of engineering. Elastic titanium silicon polymers, ultra-light harmonic phased power cells.
Mm-hmm.
And if she ever accidentally walks into a wall, there's just so much padding.
Ugh, I knew it.
Wish I were a wall.
You pretty much are, Kenneth.
That's quite good. But no, there's actually the real person I was down here to see is he's moved around a little bit from the last time we spoke to him. Is Javik. Where's he gone off to? There he is.
Commander, I was exploring your ship.
Find anything interesting?
This space has absorbed much anger. The biotic instructor from the Academy.
Right. These were Jack's quarters.
Traces of her pain are still present. I'm told she sought revenge against Cerberus when she was here. A goal you helped fulfill. I hope you will do the same for me. At least I have better quarters.
In fairness, though, Jack did choose to be down here. That was all on her. Anyway, we're going to hold it there, and you will be excited, I hope, viewer, to know that next episode we're actually going to be getting on with the main story a little bit more, that we've had this summit planned for a while, and we're going to meet, provide some kind of diplomatic middle ground for Krogan and Turian and Solarian envoys, which will be a lot of fun. Hope you'll join me then. Thank you very much, and good day.